Hello, dear viewer, and welcome back to our playthrough of Pathologic 3. And, oh boy, did a lot of stuff happen in that last episode. Definitely ended on a downer note. So, as soon as we got into the day, we were confronted that Katerina Sabarova was unfortunately stricken with some sort of disease. We discovered she had an ovarian cyst. So, Well, I'm going to be honest with you, dear viewer. I futzed around, and then now she's in a coma. But the good news is that after reviewing what I was doing, I realized that I actually had the right instincts. In order to complete the surgery, there's a mini game, which is essentially kind of like a game of trades. And I realized that what my fault was, I did not do a good job reading. So I'm going to fix that in this episode. Because we are undoubtedly starting today. I cannot let a patient of mine fully submit to the horrible fate that I subject them to due to my, well, I wouldn't call them skills. I'll go with buffoonery, my medical buffoonery. In addition to that, we also discovered that Lara, the owner of the refugee house, in the northmost part of the city, has died, passed away. In this game, the thing is, it seems like she died, but there was no shade to talk about it, which is usually what my primary indication is of that somebody passed away. Apparently, Clara, the changeling, laid hands on her, used her special innate ability, and did her a death. So I have to actually go back to the day before and see if I can prevent that whole situation from happening. Just to put another saved life in the books, thanks to my wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey powers. But for now, first thing that we're going to do as we dive right in is we're going to analyze the Shabnak sample and see if we can dispel the Shabnak for the day. And I believe that near the polyhedron there was a dead soldier, so I can't wait for the tanglement with the military to kick off. That's gonna be even more fun than hanging out with Karminsky. So, without further ado, we'll get right into it. And of course, dear viewer, if you enjoy what you see, may I suggest subscribing so that you can always find your way back home. Oh, I was about to say, if it remains deathly silent in here, I may go mad. Everybody should be in here being awfully depressed. Wait, what? No, I don't want to do this. Listen, I screwed this up. I'm not going to do it again. Yeah, I'm not doing it again. Instead, what we're going to do is, I believe, and hopefully, I should have the Shabnak sample. Yes, great, good. Alright, so I have the Shabnak sample. We're going to go ahead and take care of that first. It's still early on in the day. I'm sorry. You guys must think I'm absolutely... Listen, in this timeline, you're absolutely right to think, what do you want? Oh, no, you idiots. Yes, belay that. I know all this stuff. Yes. Yes, that's great. Okay. I'm a higher up. Move aside. Great. Thank you for that little thing that we've already delved into. Let's go back to the still water, analyze the sample, perform the good old Kamehameha wave on the Shabnak. All right, I'll hit you. Here we go. Just to get a little bit of that good speed boost. Knock that out for the day. Excuse me. Hello, everybody. Where the heck is my cow? That's right, I don't know. I could load the prototype. No, I'm going to prepare the sample. Boop, bop, boop. Great. I have my magic bullet. Awesome. How many matches do I have? A singular one. Well, that's just not nearly good enough. What else? I need to trade for more matches. I do have enough tradables to at least get a good few. How is my... Oh, I could also stand to refuel the prototype. Do I have any... I do. Fan-dabby-dozy. Okay, great. So let's refill you. It's control. The thing I keep forgetting. The thing I keep losing. Great, good. You're filled up. Right? Right. Let's get going. All right. So if I remember correctly, our... Enjoying yourselves, friends? make me nervous, like the Red Ribbon Army or something. Okay, so here we go. Or, like, you know, rejects from, what is it? Oh god, what's that game? It was very... I didn't get more matches! Ah, well, whatever. I only need one shot. Come on. Come at me, demon! Where are you at? Hmm? Face me, you coward! No, I need more matches. I've immediately lost confidence. I'll be back! No, 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 no to all this. This is non-consensual tornadoing. Alright, here we go. And you already went out, which is why I need to go get more matches. Okay. We'll go to the next district real quick. Pop on right by. And here we are. No, don't, no, what do you want? What? I was instructing for the esteemed Inquisitor awaits you at the cathedral. I'm to bring you the moment I found you. What does he want? I don't know, I'm only a messenger. Okay, well, okay. I'm not scolding you, my good man. No, I don't. I was busy. I was in the middle of something, you psycho. Alright, Heron, I'll talk to you first.
I've been to the Inside Out house. A curious installation.
Something displeases you, Dankovsky, or am I imagining it? You know, it just irritates me when I'm called in, yet the topic is kept from me. By the way, this is also something that bothers me. For those of you who have office jobs, and I'm sure you can relate, two things that bother me. One, when you send me a Teams message that just says, hello, and then I just have to wait for whatever the hell it is that you're going to ask of me, just put it in the same Teams message. I won't think it's any less polite. And two, sending me a calendar invitation for a meeting where the subject is vague and there's nothing in the body. What the hell am I going to talk about? Sorry, I just got off work if you can't tell. Anyway, let's move on. This is about Isidore Barak's archives. Please place them at the Inquisition's disposal as soon as possible. What archives? I've never even heard of them. It's always the same with you, Doctor! Honestly, I'm kind of glad to see you again, Heron. I missed that voice. Dankovsky, your answer does not even hold up to common sense. Never mind what the Inquisition already knows. What precisely do you mean? Look, it is known that the late Isidore Barak, the finest physician this town had, once faced an epidemic of the sand pest, and he managed to stop it. So it is reasonable to assume that an educated, seasoned man like him kept notes, patients, methods, results. Tell me, isn't that not the logical conclusion? It would be useful to see his notes, if they exist. Since the last epidemic de facto never spread beyond the district adjoining the abattoir, the elder Olgimsky took the notes into his custody. He kept them until the night before last, when they were stolen. And what does that have to do with me? Do you think I stole them? Of course, no one is accusing you of theft. Why would you? But my esteemed secretary informed me today that on your third day, barely having taken command, you requested a copy of the archives for your personal use. And I personally copied the archive out by hand and placed the copy into your hands, Doctor. So the originals are gone, but thanks to you, Dankovsky, we still have a copy. Hand it over, among other things. It will tell us what value it held for the thieves, and what surprises we should brace for now. You're not listening, are you? Heron has it wrong. I never requested any archives. I did not even know they existed. And you expect me to believe that? First, anyone in your position would want to study a predecessor's experience. Second, why would our secretary, yours and mine, invent such a story? Denkovsky, let us pretend I did not hear your absurd attempts at denial. I suggest we ask him, mine and your secretary, why he is lying. Doctor, do not force me to point out just how imperfect your memory is. You are forever confused, especially in paperwork. I know that better than anyone. I handed Isidore Barak's archives to you personally, into your own hands. And why exactly do you claim I asked you for the archive? Come now, remember, you had barely taken command, and your very first demand, sorry, I don't know why that made me giggle, was that I procure the archive for the first outbreak. I will give you your due. It suggested you might be something. Pity the illusion dissolves so quickly. Yes, something comes back to me the third day. Just give me some time. The Inquisition expects the archives from you today. I need to reconstruct what I did right after the emergency command was moved to Stillwater. Then I'll remember where the archive ended up. Just kidding, buccos. I'm not doing that at all today. Or not today, but the today that might be in a few hours. You get what I mean. Oh, and you pulled me to, like, the other side of the planet. I just want to kill a Shabnak. Ooh, but you did put me next to a vendor, so I'm not too terribly upset. Hello. Matches, please. A singular match. That is obnoxious. Okay, there. Do you have anything else? Why do you have this? White whip toxin. Alright, fine. Here you go. I'll take the match. Later. Okay. Need to find more machismo. I'll go to this vendor, and then I'll pop over to the infected district. This is probably the only thing I'm doing today. But tomorrow today, I am curing Katerina Sabarova. And yes, I have other patients, and I will get to them eventually. They understand. They know the deal. Well, according to them, nothing has ever changed, so, you know, none the wiser, I suppose. Every single time I do Heron's voice, I just take a bit of it with me. Onward to trade matches with a small child! Oh, the music has definitely gotten a little bit more helter-skeltery. That is undeniable. Please, for the love of heck, tell me you're on the bottom floor. Of course you aren't. Okay, here we go. Up the oh, good. All right, well, you weren't that high up. Do you have matches for me? You have plenty of matches for me. Why, thank you. I am sorry? What, is the premium on matches gone up? What the hell? Here, take, no, you don't like that? This is 4. Let's split that. Split stack. Split it. 4 there. And you have anything that's, you know what? I don't care. Here, great. Enjoy your, I'm assuming substantial poison. All right, now we go back to Shabernathy's lair. Okay, here we go. Excuse me. Just gotta squeeze in through here. My lovely be-armed, horrible monsters of fate. Are you here now? Yes, you are. Thank you. Go. I saw you. Get over here. There you are. Come on. I have a nice bonfire for us. We have marshmallows and sausages and hot dogs. Great. Hadoken. Good. Now we go and figure out what this whole situation is about, which will probably put me in contact with the military. Oh, it is late in the day. All right. You know what? No. I have a mission. I dispelled the Shabnak for today. Perfectly fine. I am happy to just restart today. Yeah, you know I was going to get you those papers? Eat it! Sorry, your clock doesn't work. I'm just gonna leave. Apologies. But you haven't seen the last of Daniel, which isn't my real name. All right, so let's move on. All right, we're just going to go back to the still water. We're going to end the day. I still haven't found my cow. Although, if I were a gambling man... All right, I have a little bit of time. Hold on. Let's see here. Are you here, cow? What is this? Oh, lovely.
Staring at me through the looking glass.
Thank you. All right, so here we go. I thought the cow would be at the water tower. I don't know, it just seemed like the nearest available place. I am going to have to find that cow eventually. I'm sorry, I'm not sure why I'm not using the appropriate name. Tater Tot. Tater Tot, my beloved cow. All right, come on. Just got to get our feet a little bit wet. Ugh. Okay. All right, here we go. All right. Great, good, and great. All right, we did that for the day. Eva, are you around? You're probably upstairs. Eva, did you find my cow? Did it come home? Eva.
I'm overflowing with soul. I have enough to share.
Soon everything will change. I can't wait. Tell me, where's the bull? I didn't see him today. She took, Tater Tot. She took Basio out to graze a bit. It's hard for him to be in a cramped space every day. Who took him out? A woman came by the still water this morning. She saw Basio and nearly burst into tears. Scolded me and you both. Said we were tormenting a poor animal, keeping him cramped, hungry, filthy. Tisk, 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 she said. Somehow she even managed to pull him through the door. I suppose he really has grown thin. If he's already out there, maybe... No, we keeping Tater Tot. If he's already out there, maybe we shouldn't bring him... No, he could have lost weight from the wrong diet, or just from the plague. She's walking Basio around the still water. Should be bringing him back any minute now. You can see for yourself then. I'll go talk to her then. It is, after all, an experimental bull. Who knows what might happen? All right, great. So we have Tater Tot. All right, never mind. I will not be adjourning for the evening. I am going to find Tater Tot. Yes. Welcome, lad. And yes, I will do everything in my power to keep Tater Tot, no matter how selfish it may seem. Tater Tot is our champion, our plague-riddled champion, who will save us in the end. Of this, I am sure. And you said that Tater Tot was around here. I am seeing nor Tater nor Tot. Devil's Dwell. What? What is Devil's Dwell? That's an ominous thing to say. Fresh air. The bull isn't in the vicinity. He could have gone in any direction. I need to find out from Eva the details of the walk. Okay, so go back into the still water. Okay. Yep. Great, good. First step. What is this? Have I seen Eva in the Stillwater courtyard before? She's in the court. Oh, hello! I didn't know you were there. You certainly teleport around, don't you?
God keeps the moon from the wolves.
I'm sorry, what? You're gonna need... Okay, I'd forgotten how good it can be here. It's strange to see you outside. I suppose you do cross the threshold sometimes, but never when I'm here. I'm worried about Basio. The woman took him out a long while ago, and still hasn't come back. Where could they be? You haven't seen them, have you? Yeah, don't worry about Basio. I promise I'll bring him home. Something could have happened to them. The city isn't safe these days. But where should we even look? That woman, Marta, lives in the Skinners, second house down the main street. Maybe her family knows something? Everything will be fine. But not tonight. It's very late and I'm very sleepy. So I'm leaving. But at least I have a heading to find our dear old mascot. So, let's get going. Hello, everyone. Hello. You're all doing fantastic work, but I am bushed. Let me see what the play is at the end of the day. Okay. Eva, I would like to have a conversation with you about how you can save me from myself. Eva? Hello!
You had 12 days. Not so many, but enough. One more has passed. The town shifts.
I don't like soldiers. No matter where they march, they're marching towards death, even if it's their own. My father was in the military. Will this help you negotiate with them, or will it become a problem? I have respect for them. All day the steppe people have been murmuring that the soldiers brought enough blood on their boots to turn the grass under the polyhedron red. What? The locals love their tall tales too much. This is not a tall tale. The wind brought the scent of blood to my window. For some reason, I thought that, when you return, you would tell me what it was. Okay, I'll go out and check. I'd rather find out today, not tomorrow. Thank you for the amalgam, I love you. Let's take a look at the play.
I knew from the start that he would never leave, that he'd stay with us forever. So we'd have to squeeze him in. He'd have to fit, to find a way to nest. I fell in love with him too, of course. He's the type I've been waiting for all my life. I saw it immediately. If anyone is to replace Simon, it's him. One fewer, it all felt more whole when there was the three of us.
3 is a beautiful number. 3 truths, 3 paths, 3 answers.
Yet now he's dead. Does it feel like a path chosen to you? It is an answer after all, in a way.
He fought death, not the sandpest. So perhaps it was his answer after all. He climbed right into death's den in search of answers.
Hey, Mark? Mark Immortel? I kind of want to talk to you about these plays, buddy. This is like the 3rd time you portrayed me as dying, if not the 4th. At least this time you managed to put me in a coffin. Oh, and by the way, those two, you know, aside from the, oh my God, what is your name? Oh my, no, not you. I don't care about my patients. I care about, what's your name? I completely forgot it. The Haruspecs, yes, Isidore Barak's heir. Yes. He's been fine, but Clara has been hit or miss. Eva, you didn't tell me I had a letter. Invitation from Maria. And Daniel. I beg you to come with me without delay. There is a request in the fulfillment of which I can rely only on your honesty. Okay. Great. I don't think there's anything I can do about that now. What is this? False prophet can face death. Today somehow is very important to the town's mistress. And Maria Cana begs me to visit her at the Crucible, which I will request or order. What? Oh, what? Jesus. What? Okay. Everybody's fine. Ruben's help. See? Okay. All right. Here we go. Time skip. Nope. Not that type of time skip. The other type of time skip. Gift. We're starting the day over, and we're going to save Katerina Saburova. First things first, second things second, first, second, third things first. 7. What? Why are you here? I don't want to talk to you. I was busy. Why? Oh, it's like my job all over again. I'm trying to do something. I don't have time to talk to you, you rat-faced... Hi, how's it going?
Folders, sticks, whips, and wicks. But no coins. Give them a miss.
Have you truly never led an inquiry yourself, invaluable bachelor? You wield, with mastery, techniques ordinarily possessed only by investigators. Okay. You mean my ability to build illogical sequences? It's not a talent, it's merely a cultivated mind. I'm speaking of something else. Sometimes the one who asks questions does so out of sequence, so the respondent becomes confused and gives himself away in a lie. It's an effective approach, if imperfect, but you turn it against me by seizing the initiative. You leap from day to day. Well, I'm speaking of what matters, and you keep throwing me off, like dragging me into this interrogation. And you're a real chameleon, altering yourself according to circumstance. First you drowned me in the minutiae of each step. Now you aim to induce vertigo by leaping from one thing to the next. I misjudged you, dear bachelor. So may I continue? Doctor, forgive me. We need a doctor. Urgently, at once. No outsiders may enter this room, only with special permission. Step out and shut the door after you. I know. Forgive me for God's sake. I would never, but someone is dying. I've been pounding on every door and there's nobody. You've got Dr. Dankovsky in here. Everybody knows you're interrogating, who you're talking to. Yes, you're a clerk. An employee, aren't you? You check passes, you record visitors. I've seen you at the desk by the entrance. So what is it then? There's not one more doctor in the whole main building of the Institute? Inspector, you heard him. Someone is dying. Yes, I'm posted at the entrance, and now a man staggered in. I'm no doctor myself, but yes, I've seen enough in the course of service. I think the situation is critical. What an incredible confluence of circumstances. Miraculous, I would say. Bear in mind, dear Bachelor, if this is an attempt to arrange an escape, you may well succeed. Security here is built on nothing but trust, so it won't be you who pays the price, but your colleagues from Thanatica. Fortunately, they're in plain view. Yes, your threats scare me so much I'm shaking. So, may I leave to save a life? By the law of service to life, any doctor, even condemned to execute— I was condemned to execution? What? Is indeed obliged to aid the one in need. If there is no other doctor, I am obliged to give you that opportunity. Go, regarding an escape. I've made myself clear. Okay. I'm coming. So do I get up? Yes, okay, good. All right. You, where's the patient? Hello, where's the patient? Thank you, doctor. At first he was calm, and then he just went berserk. Started shouting for us not to touch him, not to come close. He's coughing hard. Why did you bring me to the morgue? Let me tell you how it happened. A man stumbles in, shaking, barely on his feet, wanted to tell me something, but couldn't string 2 words together. I opened the logbook to see which of the doctors is closer, so I can run to them, and he's already heading off somewhere. I go after him, and he goes straight to the morgue, like it's on purpose, and walks with such confidence like he knows where to turn, in our corridors of all places. So he knows his way around the Institute? Seems so. In short, Dr. Dankovsky, he's in here somewhere, in the morgue. I shut the door after him just in case. I don't know what you might need, but there should be medicines in the cabinets. If you need something done, I'm right here. Once again, searching for a patient in the back corners of the Institute morgue. All right, give me drugs. Give me all of the drugs. Oh, and I'm going to need a load of prototype as well. Of course I am. All right, great, good. All right. Anything else I can loot? Okay, here we go. Oh, a morgue. Nothing ever happens in a morgue. I used to work in a morgue, and let me tell you, dear viewer, it is. The first thing is the temperature. It is so very cold in a morgue. And second is there's a big chemical smell because a lot of histopathologists go in there to collect samples to find cause of death and that sort of thing. It's smelly. Can I help? No, dodo birds are much smaller. I mean, ignoring the fact that you just appeared out of nowhere and I'm obviously losing my mind, but, well, make yourself at home. You're probably fine. Hello, are you the sick person?
Doctor? I need a doctor with a degree. Had enough of folk healers.
I'm a Bachelor of Medicine.
Medicum morbo adhiber.
Adhibe.
This illness, the scientific world must know. Tell them about me.
I will, but first I need to know what's wrong with you.
3 years ago, a cure for typhus was found. 4 years ago, for the Blue Death. A year ago, for a strain of smallpox. Science is all-powerful. Self-deception, self-persuasion. Idiot. What an idiot I was.
You came for me personally? You're quoting my article. Well, you've come to the right place. I'm versed in virulent infections.
Late stage fever. The insides are deeply affected.
A moment. I have to see for myself.
No chronic illness, but utterly exhausted.
Thank you. That's valuable. Now let me examine you. All right. Extensive ichthyosis, purulent abscesses, dehydration, extreme emaciation, sand-colored skin, heart failure. Seems to also have Stone's disease. All right. Back. Are you... Can I can't, no. Okay. Yep, more of the same. Let me see your arms. Circulatory system damage, aching bones, deteriorating vision, auditory hallucinations. I'm able to tell this just by looking at them about their deteriorating vision? Well, I suppose if I'm doing an eye exam. This person is covered in every symptom I think is in the book. Yep, pain. Pain cannot be relieved. Constant pain. Okay. Sand pest, sand plague, sand pest. Okay, great.
Day 9, in which Bachelor Denkovsky...
Oh. Wait a minute. I'm sorry, are you alluding to the fact that this is me? In the future? Is this the ghost of Christmas future? Because... Alright, so they quoted my book. They talk like a physician. They're quoting literally the titles of my days. Impossible.
Very contagious. That's why the morgue. There are no living unless they rise again. And they never lock the doors properly.
What will I see if I unwrap these rags from your face?
Sometimes it seemed I was looking at myself from the outside. Dissociation, delirium. It devours everything in its path. No cure. No vaccine. The incubation period.
I know the incubation period. How did you get in here? How did you travel? Who did you contact in the capital? How many might be infected because of you?
Day 9, in which I don't remember. What's wrong with your face?
My face?
Mine's an ordinary face like anyone from the Institute. The 9th day, in which the soul slips from the body. Rest. The 9th day in which I might have been saved. There were arrows on the door.
Something happened to you on the 9th day?
To enter, for the first time, a room you've already been in.
I entered the Focus, Simon Kane's office, but on the 2nd day.
Day 9, in which Bachelor Denkovsky... Day 9, when Bachelor Denkovsky enters the first time a room he's already been in. When rest releases the old memory, a new one may unfold there.
Wait. I think I understand. If my visit on day 2 is forgotten, the visit on day 9 becomes the first.
New memory. That's all that matters.
What about the plague in the capital? Hundreds of thousands dead.
I can't erase the past.
Oh, wow. I screwed that up. But I can. What needs to be done?
Euthanasia. Erase me. Forget.
And then the plague won't come to the capital? It won't? Do you hear me? Answer. I find myself like Ebenezer Scrooge saying, oh, I didn't euthanize myself. Mayhaps I should have. The bull brought no. We're getting rid of that. Dead branch, Katerina died. Nope, we're getting rid of that. So, alright, sorry. I just need to break down what happened. Led asks if I practiced the mini game. I did it. I assume I know what's going on. There's a number on the... We'll get to it when we get to it. This is going to be important because this is also a component in Katarina's surgery. So we're definitely going to get to that. What else we have? Crooked Path was her adopted daughter. She's Merc surrendered. The changeling says she wanted to heal Laura. I can't change that, not just yet. I need to adjust that on day 8. But yes, I did practice the minigame. It's going to come up. Well, I didn't. I'm sorry. I lied to you almost immediately, and I apologize. I'm just overwhelmed right now. So yes, I believe I have a somewhat of an understanding of the minigame. Len also says, good job finding yourself, spiritually maybe. I don't know. Like I said, I have the ability to change fates and outcomes, so maybe I have the opportunity to undo that. I don't know. It's a lot. You know, I just dealt with the fact that so far, you know, the apparition or whatever it was didn't seem to tell me who they were. So, I don't know. But listen, we'll focus on that later. Maybe there's a chance I can change the outcome so that I don't infect the entire capital by seeking myself out to tell myself this message to go back to Simon's office. So, does any of that make sense? I hope so. We're going back in. Look, first things first, we have a patient to save. All right? Yes, in which the bachelor performs his occupational duties. Yes, I know. Also, if I was able to quote that to myself, does that mean I have an understanding of the title cards? Hello, Maria. Thank you for the letter. I will see that in just a moment. Give all of my stuff back. Great. All right. Here we go. I have to go see Katarina. Well, I didn't even look at the freaking thing, gosh dang and darn it. Give me. Yes, good. Plague is down. We can move on to day 11, at least barely scraping by to get there. I don't need any of these other decrees because, well, things are going fine. Okay. All right, good. So that's registered. Let's get going. Gotta go to Sabarov's. Excuse me. I didn't even notice the bull. I will take care of that in but a moment. Yes, you, buddy. Let's talk.
It was a productive night.
Dankovsky, I was afraid I'd miss... Oh, we already went through this, so we're just going to speed right past it. Dankovsky, I was afraid I'd miss you. Speak softly. I don't want anyone overhearing us. It must be serious. You came to me rather than sending a secretary. This matter is delicate and concerns my family. Katerina, I believe she needs help. How bad is it? What's wrong with her? The sand pest? Please, Dankovsky, she's in terrible pain. I've never seen her like this. Please, we mustn't waste any time. Lead the way. Good. Great. Hello, everybody.
Just
what do we got?
Wait.
It's a state. She's always fragile, delicate. When did this begin? I don't know. Yesterday or earlier. At any rate, yesterday became so unwell that she no longer hide it. I was explaining something. I was listening to Clara's helping take the pain away. How exactly did Clara take the pain away? By laying on hands? Yes, but from the moment she left everything, there was no other word for it. She collapsed on my own. I betrayed her. I renounced her, for retribution fell upon her house. Again, sorry, dear audience. I already went through this. I'm just thoroughly enthused to save this life. So why'd you call for me, not Clara? Okay, let's not waste any time. Okay, go. Not wasting any time. You.
It's beneath
Yep,
the
good
mistress
day,
to hang
as soon as
about
possible. Great, good. Yep, extremely haggard appearance. Yep. Painful reaction to palpation. Looks like inflammation. High probability of cyst. Surgery needed then, must be rule out pregnancy. Great. We go back. Just to cover all of our bases, I'm going to... because I want to rush through this, but I also don't want to miss anything. So... you know, just in case there is a trigger for that sort of thing. So good. You are... hold on. Just one more. Scoping. Yes. Okay. All right. Okay. Good. You are now fully examined.
Toughen up.
Yes.
Leave hesitation behind.
Katerina needs the hospital at once, I'm afraid.
It's our family's time.
Yes, Sabarov. Thank you. You're so... great. Katerina needs a hospital at once. I'm afraid surgery can't be avoided. No, Dankovsky. No hospital. No prying eyes. We're already... you're already short on time and you're squandering on arguments. I can set up an operating room. Here, just say the word. I have a hypothesis and you need to be completely frank with me. Speak plainly, Dankovsky. Did you had problems with the regular... lower abdominal pain, inflammation, sources of the ovaries? What does that mean? There's a chance it's a cyst. One can live without it for years without noticing anything at all until inflammation sets in. Is it life-threatening? What can be done? First, rule out pregnancy. When was the last time you two tried to conceive? Denkovsky, do you think now is the moment? I'm talking about her history. Stop blushing like a girl at her first ball. Led says, ovarian cysts are no joke, especially the mystical cysts from a life-stealing person. Yes. I will take your word on the second one, but I know about the first point. Infertility, then it all fits. Is her life in danger? Interested in the understand you're not, that makes the sum of knowledge most complete. Yes, anything for Katarina's file. Yes, blood, of course, great. Okay, clear-sighted now. Allow me to make my preparations. Good. Everybody, go away. I have to, because I know, in brief conversations in the previous day, Yulia Yuricheva was in the area, and yes, and I already tested everybody in the office's blood, and it apparently wasted everybody's time. So now this has popped up. I need to go and run real quick over to Yulia's. Oh, wait, Led says, oh, wait, no, a mystical life stealer comes from the lay on hands thing. So it would seem. I mean, that is definitely, the thing that killed Lara Ravel. Okay, you. I know you're in an infected district. It's totally fine. I defeated it, so we should all be good. Yulia, I just need a little bit of your blood. Give. Where? Who? What? Yulia, why is your house so weird? Also, I know... No, I don't want to examine that. I want to loot your crap. Where's... Yulia, you have nothing for me to steal. What is the point of you?
Let's break this down into simpler terms.
Denkovsky, please just leave me alone. Forgive me, did I do something to upset you, Yulia? I would not call it upset. Since you seem in the mood for polite conversation, answer me this. If you were to discover that you had devoted your entire life to a cause that turned out to be utterly meaningless, hollow, and futile, what would you do? How would you act? You're one of the Oneira texts, Yulia. Why would you think your work is meaningless and hollow? Yesterday, I walked along the street I designed. There in the atrium. Oh, you shouldn't have done that. You may have locked yourself to a path that I cannot correct. I should have done it long ago. I tested my creation on myself. Instead, I trusted, I should have done it long ago. Tested my creation on myself. Instead, I trusted Victor, told myself his assessments would be enough. And now I keep wondering. Perhaps I avoided it because I was afraid of what it would show me about myself. What did you see? The street showed me who I truly am, and what all my scientific research and practical achievements are worth. Nothing. They're worth nothing. I devoted so many years to emptiness. My entire career is a mistake. That street is broken. It does not show the truth. It shows our greatest fear. Those are not the same thing. No, it is not the street that is broken. It is me who is. The cause of the error lies in me. An author always leaves too much of themselves in a work. Their delusions, their irreparable flaws. How am I to continue my work knowing that I am capable of accidentally creating an abomination, a catastrophe? Such things are born of me, in spite of all my intentions. I am no engineer, but isn't it possible you're simply missing something in your calculations, failing to see the whole picture? That doesn't mean your life's work is a mistake. Thank you, Denkovsky. I do not think so myself, but I'm grateful to you for... I do not know for what. For trying to comfort me, perhaps. Hey, you know how you can repay me? Some of your blood. Progress is always accompanied by mistakes and failures. Actually, this is very poignant and true. Progress is always accompanied by mistakes and failures. We just need to acknowledge and learn from those defeats. A simple message, but still commonly and repeatedly true. Failure is not failure unless you deem it so. It's best to view it as a learning experience, despite how disappointing it seems to be. This town truly is special. It strips away every illusion and shows us who we are without any embellishments. When the Kanes told me to leave a week ago, I was shattered, lost. But now it feels as though they were right. I can't bear the truth about myself that this town keeps throwing in my face. The road of progress is paved with doubts and errors. It is painful, but we are yet to devise any other way to truly understand the world. That is our only option. And does that comfort you? And what choice do I have? Abandon everything, become a carpenter perhaps, but that's it. Are you serious? You would give up everything for a smoothing plane and piles of wood shavings under your feet? Though, there is something appealing in breaking your own fate. Should I become a carpenter too? At least, unlike you, I know how to build a city. I know how to build city models. A start. Do not give up, Yulia. Do not let that cursed street bleed you. And apparently you riled me up way too much, and now I need some herbal mixture. Yum.
The clock's hand comes to a standstill.
Yes, I can. I can totally... Are you depressing? Oh, I don't... Okay. Great. Is that better?
Why would it matter?
No.
1925.
You are going through my entire... No, I don't want to use all these because I have to do surgery later. I'm coming back to you. I have to go to a playground and push a child off of a swing set or something. Crap. Ah, wait, no, that's depressing. Okay, good. What is it? Oh, for heaven's sake. Go. No, it's in the other courtyard. Go. Okay, that. Is this also depressing? No, that's infuriating for some reason. I don't know why there's a difference. Apparently I have preferences for swing sets. Or swing sets depress me, and the teeter-totters teeter me over the edge, apparently. All right, here we go. You. Great.
A woman's nerves can only take so much.
You look as if you want to ask something, but don't know where to begin. What is it? Have you heard of blood types? Given your learning, you might have. Perhaps even know your own? Yes. I've read a lot about that discovery, but only here in this town. Even had I wished to take part in experimental testing, I had no such opportunity. So alas, I do not know. Would you like to find out? Denkovsky, I won't believe you're offering an analysis out of pure scientific curiosity. You aren't that sort of man, and these aren't the times for it. Why do you need my blood? You're right. I have a patient who may require transfusion. I'm searching for a compatible donor. Sad irony. To die in an epidemic, but not of plague. What ails her? I cannot say. A delicate matter. Medical confidentiality. And I don't know if HIPAA exists at this point in time, but I'm inventing it right here and right now. Why all the secrecy? The town is small. No matter how hard one tries to hide something, it always shows. I assume your patient is Katerina Saburova? Okay, well, I didn't tell you, so we're gonna have to do a root cause analysis on how that leak happened, and, I don't actually want to continue that thought. Saburov doesn't want the town to gossip. I ask you keep this confidential. I detest gossip, Denkovsky, and those who spread it. I detest even more, rest assured. Still, I warned you. The town is small. The truth will out. I hope Saburov understands that. Katerina was never warm or generous with people. Yet once a friend of mine from the Aniritex, also an engineer, was inspecting abandoned buildings before demolition. She was surrounded by swarms of rats. Katerina somehow learned of it and drove them off. By that same mistress's power, I suppose. You say she needs a donor blood? I agree. For now, I only need a sample. If it proves compatible, I will send an orderly, or invite you to the rod. Great, thank you, goodbye. Okay, doke. All right, and thank you for stressing me out, both in and out of universe. All right, here we go. Back to the rod. I wonder why it's called that. Actually, one day I'm going to actually look through all of these districts and see if I could try to piece together. Tater tot? No, that's not tater tot. Useless to me. All right, come on. Gotta move my feet. Wait, no, I need somebody. I need, where? There you are. Okay, great. I need to analyze some samples. Not review decrees. Analyze items. Blood. Go. Great. Yulia's blood is suitable for transfusion. Saburov's men will invite her as a donor. Thank you, Yulia. See? You're already making a difference. Just because your street causes people to view the worst aspects of their life and believe it is forever locked into their hearts, doesn't mean you can't be useful by spilling a little blood for me. I already looted this. Oh, okay, dear viewer. Let's begin. Okay, so it's 80. So I need something that's going to knock it down, and I can't give... Shit, I need morphine. Stay right there. What do I have to trade? A pen. People like pens. Children might like pens, right? Trader. Ew, that's not... Okay, here. Damn it, Yulia, why did you have to freak me out? I forgot I can't take morphine. I can't use morphine because I respect the patient too much. Go. Okay.
Things are
Come on. All right, we're gonna go here. All right, here. Great. Okay, I need blue stuff. That's not great. And I would help if I could, but I don't want to get shot. I have a patient that I need to save desperately. All right, come on. Okay. All right, come on. Oh, seriously, I need a mod that allows me to, like, you know, roll around at the speed of sound. Do kickflips and such. Daniel, for once in your life, you could have maybe gone for a jog or something. I know you're not an Olympic athlete, but come on. We have patients that need our savings. Well, not our savings. Shut up! Come on. You, blue stuff. Do you have blue stuff? You have blue stuff. Not morphine, though. Meridum. Great. How would you like morphine? I'll give you one. Split. Go. Great. And how much blue stuff? 12? Fantastic. You're a lifesaver, kid. Potentially for realsies. Later! Oh, okay. There is fall damage, dear viewer. Pro tip, don't do that. I thought that was the exit! Where am I? Oh! Come on! How was your day, dear viewer? What did you do today? Did you have fun? Was work all right? Did you also have to do an emergency operation to save somebody's life? I hope you didn't. Or if you did, I hope it was successful. And if it was unsuccessful, take up carpentry? I'm not exactly sure what lesson I should be taking away from everybody. All right, come on. Let's go. There's only so many hours in the day, and in addition to saving Katerina's life, I also need to find Tater Tot. That is also the other major priority. Okay, for reals. Let's begin. Led says his day was okay, he only had to time travel once. All right, so let me use this, because so my logic is, this number is 80, right? And this can go to a maximum of 62, but this can go up to 35. So what I'm gonna do is hit it with this first. No, but it's already down here. No, so I don't want to use that. What if I use one of these? Yes! Excellent. All right, we're off to a great start, dear viewer. Okay. Hello, Death. I'm ready for you this time, you son of a... Oh, hey, how's it going? You son of a gun. Let's dance, you... Oh, of all the times I wish I could swear. Okay, there. I can only talk to you from the profile. Every time someone lies on the death... Yes, okay. I won't let you take Katerina. She won't die today. I remember the time... Yes, sophistry. You want to convince me why I shouldn't fight you? It won't work. Yes, I know. I'm busy. I'm operating on Katerina Saburova. You speak as though I want to take her. I'll manage on my own. Is there anything you can name? Let us weigh the chances. An operation isn't a game of chance. It depends on skill, not luck. Are you so sure of yourself? Very well, let's get down the list. You're not a surgeon, but but were you even competent in your own hospital? How many plague nests did you extinct? Did I not talk to... No! I didn't talk to Baraka Rudin! Fine, bring out Cursors, yes, okay. You're prepared to well for your meeting. You're useful, your little toy hospital. You know that plague something in place the scales, but will be enough how petty you are. I see you managed to numb your patient, find the proper dose, and that is no small feat with their fondness of morphine. You know the scales have tipped in your favor. I applaud you. Drawing your own experience, were you? You're not one to judge me. You found a donor. Well, may put you on the scales. Someone else's blood, not your own. No one will quench your thirst for blood. I won't be more... medicine isn't haggling at a bazaar. Let's begin. Alright, so it looks like I do have a few things in my favor. Alright. So what I know is this is indeed a trading game. I have my medical skills, which costs 11. So the needle. So what I want to get is how to balance the scales to obtain it. So what I can get is the shell, right? So let me work towards this. We trade this. Then we get this shell. What's the bone? So 2. But then I have nothing to trade for the egg. If a baby can be heard inside. Is this the way I can also restore her to actually have... okay. Maybe there's more I need? The egg is so expensive, though. And how much are you? 15. 11, 13. But I need the egg. I only have a shell. I could get all of my 1-point things again. Those red reeks of pus, the needle, medical knowledge, always with me. Maybe I'll try this again later. But right now, this should do it. You think you've won. In truth, you've only adjusted my schedule. Nothing more. She'll live, for now, and that's enough. What does that mean? Enough. Enough for what? You humans love words. You think that stealing a little time from me counts as victory, and that is so... touching. People have a saying, one step at a time. You wouldn't understand. Alright, so there is a way to also restore her ability to... Why do you drive me so crazy? There is a way to restore... Can I not talk to you? I can talk to you. Hopefully you'll depress me enough. Sorry, just a quick pause. So it looks like there is a way that I can also restore the Saburov's family to have the ability to have a child of their own. Which is something that I do want to do. I mean, while I'm there, I might as well. So, dear viewer, what I might do off screen is toy around with it and see if that's something I can do. But for now, we saved Katerina's life, and I'm very happy with those results. As you can see, everyone seems fine. Saburov.
Shut them up. Toughen up. Leave hesitation behind. It's our family's time.
So much blood, it'll soak into the floorboards and remind me of this day forever. The blood on the floor, Saburov, isn't the worst trouble right now. What happened? How did it go? The cyst is out, but we had to pay a price. Don't hedge, Jankovsky. Say it straight. I'm a grown man. I can bear it. She'll recover, but you can forget about an heir for good. The ovary had to come out with the cyst. There was no other way. She'll live. That's what matters most. Nothing else does. And an heir? You know, bitter certainty is better than torture by hope. Thank you, Dankovsky. I won't forget this. Watch her closely. Send for me at once if she gets worse again. All right. Oh my god. Just give me a second. 14. Morphine. Thank you.
The sentiments rest.
Why do I need to relax so much when I have to talk to you?
It's so lonely here.
You know, while the blood was leaving me, I thought I felt a thread winding around my hand. A thread of fate, perhaps. One never knows. Since then, I worry about Katerina more than I would have thought possible. So don't delay, Dankovsky. I dislike it when doctors circle the truth. Say it plainly. How did the operation go? Katerina's alive. She needs quiet and time, but she should recover. You'll be able to visit her later. That is good news. Strange how relief comes from when you don't expect it. I'm sure I told you, we are not friends. Neighbors on the map, strangers in thought. Sometimes people live side by side and never truly meet. I'm not sure my visit would be fitting. One doesn't need friendship to visit. Sometimes it's common courtesy. That being said, I will still probably not ever visit my neighbors anytime, because I am socially awkward. Oh, she's indisposed? I did want to check on my patient, see how she was getting on. But the good news is we did help somebody. That's what matters. And wait. Alright, so that I think that gave me some amalgam. Alright, here we go. I'm doing the tater tot mission. Because that's the most important to me right now, aside from saving somebody's life. And yes, I know about those patients. I'll get to them eventually. I don't know why I feel I have to keep it, like... I have to keep justifying myself. Because you know what? I am a doctor, after all. Eva,
They
cow.
say it's not pox.
Tell me where's the
and not
bowl, who took him
cholera.
out.
So,
Could have lost weight.
It can't be that bad. It can't.
I'll go talk to her then. Yes, great, good. Thank you so much for our conversation. Okay, great. Let me do a quick pass. And wait until the thing pops up. Come on. I saw you before. Do I have to encircle the entire thing? Oh, you silly sausage. Here we go. Yeah, I see no cow. Great. No cows are seen. Let's go. All right. Okay, here. Okay,
Reviver?
great. It's strange to see you outside.
Noon?
Don't worry about problems. I'll bring
These
them
are
home.
palindromes.
Everything will be fine. Great, good. All right, so now we need to go to the spine. Eva's acquaintance lives here, the liberator of the bulls. Okay, good. We're getting Tater Tot back. That is of the utmost importance. So we go into a district that is teeming with people who are going to shoot me to death. I don't think I can trespass that way. Where's the... Oh, it's right in the middle of town and you've done this to me? How aggravatingly obnoxious. Alright, I will... Nope, not interested. Sorry, boys, I'm not for sale tonight. Check again tomorrow. We have a discount. Alright. No, don't put away the gun, Dankovsky. We need to see who absconded with our tater tot. You. Wait a minute, this place looks familiar. Anyway, you. You're that Erdem. You treated Akai Filat. I did treat him. I prescribed the correct treatment and it eases suffering. But in the end, alas, the plague patients share the same fate. It's good that Akai Filat didn't suffer. That's good at least. Tere neende, korteki ohotoi by ga. Akai Filat was the best of men. Saved me from the termitary when it was opened. They were just dead. All dead there. I'm sorry for your loss, for Filat. I did everything I could. Katangi from the termitary are dead. Akai Filat is dead. Without them, I am all alone, and a person cannot live alone. One must be part of a whole. Ugi hai buki uaimen udakahaiji. And a child especially should not be alone.
I know where a new hole is forming. Buos Vlad handed everything over to his daughter today, a wise Basagan. Shin men ikilni. With her, life will change.
Led says, the termitary? The termites mound? Yes. That was the alleged ground zero of the outbreak, and apparently, according to everybody I've talked to, everyone in there is super dead. So, probably not going to want to visit there anytime soon. I want to ask her to take me in, to work for her, so that I can also make a new hole myself, so that it can never be again be as it was before. Dakin Kazishi. Is that so? I didn't know. I should take a look at what's happening with the old Gimskis. Yes, Led. Yes, in this game, the termitary is the slaughterhouse, I imagine. Why did you come here, Eden? Because of the eaters? What eaters? See for yourself, they're in the kitchen. I don't go near them, don't want to be with them. Ted Muyu Minken. They are wrong. What's going on there? Be nin to kai kele duriguib. Go to them. Maybe you can talk sense to them. Last question. You were in contact with a plague patient several days ago. How are you feeling? I'm healthier, Dem. I know the plague. I've seen it. I know what it was for Akai Filat. I went to your place of healing and let your bird mass people see my blood. I'm not a fool. I need my life. Keep taking care of yourself. This epidemic isn't over yet. I do want to ask you about Marta, and I had my chance, but I guess I'm going to have to see what's going on in the kitchen. Nope, that's nothing. That's nothing. You said the kitchen? What are you telling me? Where's the kitchen? What are you trying to tell me? Okay, hold on. Excuse me. Where is Marta? Where is Marta? Okay, I'm dying. Again. Okay, where's Marta? That's the exit. That's nothing. This is also nothing. Oh, I found it. Hello, everyone. Lovely to see you all. Well, I'll be damned. You've got the knack for it. Where'd you learn to swing a knife like that? Quick as a tick, slice, and into the fire it goes. Why, I was still a snot-nosed brat when I did a stint in the abattoir. Didn't know? Thought I was a soft city-bred oaf, did you? I never told you. You couldn't stomach the step-folk in those days. Not them or anyone who rubbed shoulders with them. Hand don't forget, see? Remembers its bloody work. Once you've cut living flesh with a blade, that ain't something you piss away. Couldn't stomach us? Be it exi yadanab. Black heart you. I still reckon half your kin are beasts through and through. But when trouble comes, you know, that's when you folks show their worth. Take you, Sugar. Without you, we wouldn't be feasting tonight. If you hadn't taught me that little whistle, the one any bull will follow. Sorry, are you Marta? You took a bull from the Stillwater. I've come to take him back. Oh, Doctor, good day to you. Your bull, he ran away. I don't whistle that well. Once it comes, next time it won't. And the poor bull, cooped up between four walls too long, as soon as it sniffed freedom, off he went. What are you feasting on? Beef? It's bull's meat, Buka Ebedi. He fulfilled his fate, saved those who needed it. He saved us all. Terra Barba saved us from hunger with his own flesh. Alright. Game, I've dealt with a lot of very troubling situations that you put me through. I've seen death on a countless scale. I've seen good men hanged for no particular reason. This town is now crawling with what appears to be an oppressive regime that's probably going to utilize violence as the first form of diplomacy. But if you killed my goddamn cow, what more do you want to take from me, game? What more do I have left to give? Led is also up in arms. It says, if they kill Tater Tot, you know what to do. You have a gun. Led, your Penguin Pizza Pie also is not in a very good mood right now, it seems. He saved you and condemned everybody else. You ate the town's last hope for a vaccine. And I don't regret a thing. My body's been hollow as a drum all week. Better to die full than like that. While you're butting heads with the plague and battering the town with your laws, we're dropping from hunger quicker than from your damn plague. Get the hell out. Easy enough to throw threats around when your gut's full, eh? Ain't you ashamed? You lot look down in your still water. You eat fresh bread and butter, don't you? I know. My brother signed on with you as an orderly, runs errands in that bird mask. Says you've got it easy there. K Cactus, yeah, they ate Tater Tot. Penguin's Ear, I may have to go back in time and prevent Tater Tot from going with these people. They ate my pet. Lock the door and set the place on fire. If only it was that type of... I'm sorry, it doesn't have that much interactivity as Baldur's Gate, I'm afraid. I'm looking after you. If it weren't for my... No. What bread? What butter? I don't remember when the last time I ate anything at all. Oh, sure. Like we believe that. Bet you stuff your face with 3 mouthfuls at a time down in your still water. Look at you. Mug so wide it won't fit through a door. You should be isolated and observed for a couple of days. I just remembered. My brother, the orderly, said the city doctor wanted to check if bulls truly don't get sick, or if it's all rubbish, or something. So that means we ate plague meat, didn't we? Oh, everybody in my chat is up in arms and requesting violence. Now, listen, I have time powers. I might be able to reverse this. At last, a voice of reason. Madam, as the responsible one, you need to make sure your table mates don't try to scatter. You want to lock us up? Is this quarantine or prison? The bull's name was Tater Tot, by the way. He was my friend. That's a lesson for you, Doctor, then. If you don't feed the people will start eating your friends. You're not the people. I'd tell you what you are, but my upbringing won't let me say such words out loud. Scary, this is. We tried so hard not to get sick, and now this. Here's how it will be. Wait for your orderly brother and his colleagues. They'll escort you to an isolation ward. The prosectorium at the warehouses should do. It's empty anyway. I'll drop by later when I have time. Why would we do what you say? You didn't just eat my friend, you ate my research. Now you are my research. Alright. Let me get out of this town so that I can process this all correctly. I'm going back to Bridge Square, so let me find the nearest exit, which is directly north. Nope! No punches. I'm leaving this horrid, decrepit little place of murder. Okay. So as we travel back to where the polyhedron is, yeah, they done ate my frickin' cow, man. They ate my best friend. Oh, you're brother of Simon Kane. You seem to be all right, standing about. You're no longer being followed by a shade, so, you know, swings and roundabouts. All right, here we go. No, for crying out loud. Why? Okay, I'm moving. For the love of God, could you move your entourage to a less cumbersome position? Hello.
This has all happened before, hasn't it?
They ate my cow. Oh, they ate Tater Tot. And I think this is one of those events where I just kind of have to let it go, because now I need to study them. I'm so upset right now. What more can this game take from me? I'm just... Yeah. All right. Dear viewer, we must press on. What do you want, Marina? Finally turns insomniac. And walking or swimming, the dreams of one hemisphere. Heads swarm with the nightmares, the dark, sinister play of the opposite. Tales. This piece of poetry is utter nonsense. I like them, though. I mean, you know, Invictus is my favorite. So thank you, William Ernest Henley. K-Cactus says I can study their dead flesh. This is true. I did say that I need to study them for research. I didn't say in what condition I need them to be in. And Daniil, you approach me so quietly, like a shadow flickering deep within a mirror. Maria, I have been sobbing on my way here, so don't tell me I approach quietly. Thank you for your decorum, but I am very voraciously crying right now. Tell me this, since you're here, do mirrors frighten you? Before coming to your town, I felt nothing at all towards mirrors. Perhaps our town itself is one great mirror to you. In any case, today is not the day when I can easily indulge in such discourse. The night was restless, and in the morning I was stunned by the news about Capella. What? No, what happened to Capella? Why are people dying? Is she dead? Please tell me she's not dead. You haven't heard? Olgimsky Sr. has announced that he is stepping down and transferring his power to his daughter. Okay, at least you're not adding child death to today's menagerie of misery. So thank you. But Capella is still a child. How can she replace Olgimsky? That is of no concern to me. The only power Olgimsky can pass on to her is his earthly power, and that's not the one that truly matters. But now the ruling families must formally acknowledge Capella, and for me, that is unthinkable. One mistress cannot bow to another. Can Capella truly be both heir and mistress at the same time? I thought you preferred to keep earthly and spiritual authority separate. To be honest, I am perplexed myself. This has never happened before. It is a contradiction. Here is what I need you to do. Take my ring and deliver it to the lump? To the lump! I thought it long and hard and decided this is the only proper way to do it. I could do it, but why me? Why not send the ring with one of your own people? The new ruler must be honored by all other authorities, earthly, spiritual, and transitory. Like it or not, Endinil, while you direct the fight against the epidemic, you are one of us. Transitory power? What is that? That is you, Endinil. When the town is in trouble, the heads of the families temporarily delegate part of their power to an outsider. Therefore, you must visit the Olgimskys anyway, so be my representative. What exactly is required of me? Just to deliver your ring to Capella? If you are worthy of the power entrusted you, you will find the answer yourself. Alright, I can only hope I won't be ambushed by a band of robbers on the way to the lump. It would be awkward if something happened to the ring. Okay, here we go. I have Maria's ring. What next? Alright, I know... Okay, so in the future I can check on the thieving scoundrels. I suppose with the time I have left I can begin to understand what happened to that soldier. That'll help me prioritize what I would like to do. In the meantime... I wonder, since I have to restart this day anyway, maybe I should try to save... I do have plenty of time left. Wait, where the hell am I going? Oh, you are up there. Please tell me that you just fell. Fantastic. Okay, hello everyone. And cordon off the whole area. The last thing we want is word getting out. Our lads will do it, officer. Properly and on the quiet. What's happened here? Nothing's happened. Be on your way. Nothing to see here. I'm trying to help. Please do lower your voice, and don't tell anyone what you've seen. This is a most delicate matter. We're trying to find a way to avert a catastrophe. Has General Block been informed that soldiers... Nope, I'm not assuming that the soldier was killed. We're just going to proceed on. What are you talking about? Judging by the pool of blood, the catastrophe has already happened. Do you understand how deadly rumors can be? Think of it. The first day since the army arrived, a soldier is killed in the town. If the word gets out, everyone is on edge as it... one more time with feeling. If the word gets out, everyone's on edge as it is. We don't need fighting in the streets. No one wants any trouble, see? If they find out the soldiers, they'll go around asking questions, gossip, spread them rumors, and then it'll come to lynching. Doesn't take a Ouija board to see that. No, Ouija boards canonically exist in this universe. Yeah, lead is true. You know what? Sucks to your soldier. I'm grieving a much more delicate death here. Tater Tot has been digested. And I can't. We must soldier on. Well, not your soldier. He's dead on the ground. But we as... anyway, let's move on. So you're suggesting we cover up a murder? Are you serious? Who says murder? Why do you think it was murder? He's lying under the tower, so that's where he's fallen from. That clear? That's the official version. Period. I'm asking you to be reasonable. If the soldiers find out their comrade has died, there will be unrest. Haven't you heard of the Lanksoy Regiment case? No, I haven't. What is this Lanksoy Regiment case? A couple of years ago, in the north, the armies come into a town. One of the soldiers got into a conflict with some officials in a bar, was knifed. Then his fellows grabbed their weapons and went on to settle scores, resulting in 8 dead, 3 wounded, and a court-martial. We don't need a slaughter here. That's not our lads, I tell you. For the locals to attack a soldier, why, we never. We ain't fools here. We're happy the army's here. Someone has to keep the order. Those are not our lads. They aren't. Do you know this soldier, officer? Kashkin's his name. Can't believe this, to be honest. Was a little more than a boy, not even a month in the regiment. They used to joke about him. What kind of soldier's that, they said. Tender soul, wearing his nerves out. Is it possible he's committed suicide? Army's no place for tender souls. I don't know. Is it even possible to know this sort of thing? A pure heart he was, always smiling, helping everyone. There was a joke in the regiment. If you needed help, go to Kashkin, they used to say. What if you're mistaken? If it was always people... That's what they always say about people who were bullied. If there's any filth found in our regiment, I'll be the first to hand in my resignation and submit myself to a court-martial. I've been serving under General Block for many years. The relations between soldiers, their morale, it's all my responsibility. That means it's in your best interest to let me in on the investigation. I already know about this death anyway. Do what you must. The army encampment is set near the station. Kashkin was on cleaning duty today. You should have just taken it up by now. The broom is probably waiting for him near his bunk already. Hey, why'd you tell everything to that snooper? Let him in the camp, too. Better take that broom to Hey, why'd you tell everything to that snooper? Let him in the camp, too. Better take that broom to that brow of his. No, he's right. We may need help with the investigation. I just implore you to be discreet and avoid spreading the word about the incident. If the soldiers find out someone's thrown their friend off the tower, they'll get out of control. All right, I promise not to tell. Just kidding, I'm leaving. All right, so what do we have? What do we have? All right, let me go and see Capella. Oh, day 9, every day hence and thenceforth seems to fill me with nothing more than additional tasks, and I'm running out of calomel. Okay. Let's go to the Olgimskis. Let's give a ring or something or other. Let's see where this plotline takes us. All right, here we go. All right. Olgimskis, you should be... Where's your house? Where is your house? Okay, yes, it's on the right. Alrighty, here we go. Alright. Hello, everybody. Okay. Ooh, I can loot that. Maybe again today. All right, what do we have? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you had more to say. Usually you take so many pauses in between breaths.
So then, busy bees, happy now that I finally step aside? Tradition demands I give a speech, and you know me, I'm not fond of doing the word thing, not my trade. I'll put it simply. I nursed you like small children. Gross. Watched over you, and now that's it. The time has come. Time to go.
How can that be, Buos? What will we do without you? The people listen only to you. Everything rests on you, on your shoulders.
Eke Gushdal, woe upon our heads.
People are terribly afraid of change, it seems.
But the Buos word is law, even if that word is farewell. Buka uta nahatai baikti. Shush, shush, I said, so loud, like a bunch of hungry nestlings. Know this, you have a new mistress now, and don't dare whisper in your little corners that she's too young. She's the one to surpass me. Listen to her now. She knows words, she knows better than I how to put words together. And if you don't, I'll threaten to nurse you again. Shene Zen, Shene Azbaidal.
Seems that they're cheering. Quiet, everyone be silent. The mistress speaks now.
The blood of the town is not a figment of our imagination, nor does it involve step rights. People are the blood of the town.
Thank you. My mother used to say that the fate of a mistress is to hear the town and its people. I once thought she meant some secret mystical destiny, but now I understand. I was mistaken. One must admit Capella knows how to command attention. My mother taught me this. If you give a hungry person a piece of bread and a kind word, the word will be dearer to them than the bread. But if you give them the word and no bread, they will come to hate kindness. I intend to be a mistress who gives you bread, not words. I feel like I've heard someone say that before.
Why, Bachelor, do you disagree? That the people must be fed, not at the expense of tater tot. And not with just sweet talk? Softly now, let my daughter finish.
I agree, but one does not bake bread out of agreement alone. Now I am responsible for the town, and I will not allow my people to starve. I know what many of you are thinking, that I am being naive, that I am making promises I can't keep. But I am no dreamer. I am the daughter of a man who built an enterprise in a quiet town that fed a third of the country with meat. And I will be worthy of my father. K-Cactus says, then eat bread, not cows. Yeah, apparently since we're in such an abundance of grain here. Very upsetting.
Glory to Buos Vlad. Glory to young Victoria. Praise them both.
Praise to the Buos. You never cease to surprise me, Capella. Now everybody get the hell out of my way. I have things to deliver. Jesus. And who the hell are you? Taya Tai Cheek, Mother Superior. The kin feels inexplicable reverence for... The kin feels inexplicable reverence for a 5-year-old girl, he said, confidently. Oof, oof. I believe in anthropology. This is called a sacred child. Zekte-kun, go ask them if they have oath talk today. I like it sweet, and when the dough isn't burned. When it's all crusty, it's amtagi. Ask who? Them! They have a celebration today. Shukala-uder. When there's a celebration, they always hand out sweets. That's Kun Bouquet Medine. I'm not sure this can be called a celebration. Do you know who I am? I'm going to be the mistress of the bulls. All the bulls, big and small. And you're You're a master too. Master of birds, of coughing. You like looking at naked people. Okay, kid, one, you shouldn't know that, and two, that's none of your GD business. That's between me and my browser history. Let's see. By birds, I suppose you mean the orderlies? They're not real birds, just people in theatrical costumes, which protect rather well against the plague. You talk so funny, Zegte-kun, like a birdie chirping, and you hop from branch to branch too. That's actually true. I do hop from... Well, I don't know. Everybody's understanding of mysticism around here is varied, so I don't know how much you know, but I'm just going to go ahead and assume that you know that I can change timelines. You hop and you skip, hop and skip. I can tell right away. You're the big bird. That's trademark. You're gonna have to call me something else. We gotta get right underneath the lawyers on that one. Where I come from, they say birds love shiny things, Zegte-kun. I don't have any shinies with me. Nothing to give you as a gift. When I was a child, my mother used to call me a little magpie, because I was very curious. That was a long time ago. Do you like Capella's celebration? When we have a celebration of our own, we slaughter a bull. Stop it! Stop breaking my hard game. Dance and have fun until the moon comes out, and drink the bull's blood, I love dancing. I would not recommend... Why are you telling me all of this, little girl? The kin deserve a celebration. The old warden died on the 9th day. Me and the new warden, we're orphans now. Let us have a celebration at least. Oh. Wait, are you Barak's sister then? I was not aware. You're so funny. We're all family. One body, all of us. Nege Kubi Zayan. And anyway, when I grow up, I'll marry the new warden. He's the kindest and most cheerful. In the kin, everyone takes turns entertaining me, so I know who's best. What, you'll change your mind. When you grow up, you'll be kind, cheerful, and old. Okay. Alright. Oh, good to see that you're alive. Let me talk to you.
Who knocks on your door at night? Who screams down your chimney? A wight? No, just the wind.
Denkovsky, you're here as well. Remarkable. I've never seen so many people in this place. Someone is always coming to see my father, but now it feels as though the entire town is assembled here. The kin have a saying for this. There's nowhere for a bull to set his his... Shut up. I was surprised that your father appointed... No, I'm not. He didn't have a choice. Vlad renounced his stuff. Why did your father choose today, out of all days, to announce it as heir? It's not like anyone's dying anytime soon. He will never admit it, but I believe it was because of me. It's because of me that he quickly gathered everyone and presented Capella to them. He said not a single harsh word to me, yet deep down he believes I betrayed him. Betrayed him? Me leaving to join Maria. Me leaving to join the Kanes and their ambitions. He took that very badly indeed. He doesn't show it yet, and yet I can see that he is deeply disappointed. And doesn't it wound you to watch your father place power in your sister's hands? Are you joking, Denkovsky? I'm relieved that this cup has passed me by. I believe that if not for Maria, I might not have lived to see this day. Never mind. Okay, well, let's move on. The role of heir weighed on me that heavily. To you, I'll admit it. I was on edge. Then I'll admit something in return. I'm glad you didn't cross that edge, that you're alive at all. Thank you. But I fear your rational mind would recoil in bewilderment if you knew what I nearly did. And now what? What will you do next, Vlad? I thought I had already accomplished much, but in truth I was merely floundering, trying to escape the enormous shadow cast by my father. It was Maria and her alone who showed me a way out, when she explained to me that utopia was real, and that one could move toward it without treading on the bones of the weak. I will follow her. What else can you build a utopia upon? Soon there will be nothing left in this town but bones. You are a skeptic, Dankovsky. I understand that and respect it. But to change the order of the world, one needs not only will, but faith and grace. Will and grace. Now on ABC. You have no faith. In this, you resemble my father greatly. You both believe that you can be made only from evil. Nope. Alright, fine. Well, what else is one to make good from when there is nothing around but evil? That is a matter of perspective. You are certain that evil is the cause of all things, while I believe evil is a consequence. Among other things, a consequence of the actions of people like you or my father. Cynical people, weary of the world. Maria, however, will never grow weary, and so I stand with her now. Yeah, you surely are a stan, aren't you? Vlad the Simper. Okay. You are mistaken, Vlad. I have nothing in common with your father. I, too, am searching for a utopia. Our own personal utopia.
So
Congratulations.
Capella sang alla breve before a crowd, clapping.
So much fuss, so much noise. I received my inheritance less than an hour ago, and I already see how much needs to be changed. My father knew how to pacify people, but his affairs he sometimes conducted carelessly. Didn't pay attention to details. Which affairs exactly? What are you going to do? I can already see that ledgers for town provisions are a mess. That must be corrected as soon as possible. Humanitarian matters come first. My father's aides are already panicking and squirming. I will teach them to work, and I will learn myself. Are you certain you want this? It sounds rather dreary, to be honest. You understand nothing about us, living soul. My family's blood runs through my veins, and now I must live up to that. You even sound like your father now, a little more, and you'll be breathing the same way, heavily, as if every breath were a struggle. Strength belongs to those who achieve everything through struggle. I was taught from the cradle to live like that. Thank you for coming, Dankovsky. Since you have been granted temporary authority in the city, I need your signature. Here, my inheritance rights must be officially formalized. Congratulations, Victoria Olgimskaya Jr. I didn't give you a ring, though. And I kind of need to do that. Be no more Capella. The White Mistress will be Victoria Olgimskaya, the heiress who's assumed power in her family name and the capital. Yulia is in mourning. Common emotion in the town for recent days. What do you mean I'm unable to, powerless to help Yulia? She's designed. Oh. Yulia made yesterday that no one. Oh, I have to do so many things yesterday. Okay, great. And I didn't give you a ring. That's fine. All right. You know what? I'm outie. All right. Time to go back in time. Wait, there was a clock in there, wasn't there? But I don't think I can use it. All right, we go back. And we do a whole bunch of other stuff. Well, we'll do some of the same stuff. Dear viewer, I know time is relatively short for us this evening, but would you begrudge me so dearly if I tried the... Hello. If I tried the, surgery puzzle again? Alright, well, let's get going. And let's see. We start our day again. Okay. Let's says, wait, yes as in don't try the surgery again? Or yes as in you would begrudge me trying the surgery puzzle? And oh, it's go for it. Alright, come on. Let's try to make the surgery count. And this time, I will not forget to talk to... Living Branch. Ugh, okay. This time, I will not forget to talk to, Ruben and, Barack. So that will give us a little bit more. And hopefully, that will help me with the puzzle. Or do I? Yeah, I gotta try. Just one last time is the last thing I'm going to do today. Hunger. Apparently the situation sounds completely on the edge. She lives in the house. Cancellation. And yet I need this bull. Had we either a day earlier. Okay. So what I'm learning is that on day 8, I have to... So, dear viewer, this is promising. It looks like I can save the bull. I just need to talk to Eva yesterday about the bull and forbid her to let the bull loose. So we may be able to save Tater Tot's gastric death. And I need to go back yesterday. I have to do so many things yesterday. All right. Capture the command order, just in town order. Okay, that's perfectly fine. And what is this? Changeling insists she wanted... Yes, and I have to go back yesterday to heal Laura. Yes, okay. All right. So what we're going to do today... Oh, I still have to see my patients. All right. Here's what we're going to do today. We are going to... We are going to... Oh, I need blue. I need so much blue. All right. Here, do you have blue for me? You have morphine crystals. I can't use morphine. Dude, do you have blue for me? You don't have blue for me. Okay. This is going to be a struggle. All right. Here we go. Yes,
No
yes, yes.
taste,
Okay, how about
but
a
it'll
sand
certainly be
pest?
hot.
Yes, waste no time. Let's go ahead. Great. Yeah,
There's a
great.
twinge in
When
my
did this
chest.
begin? By laying on hands,
Conscience.
rational men. Then why did you call for me, not Clara? Let's not waste any time. Great. I need to go talk to Yulia. Okay. I need blue. Okay. I need blue. I need to go to Yulia. What? Right, I didn't even examine her! See, this is what happens when you repeat time. You can't miss steps. Alright, here we go. Hey, look at me. Son of a gun! Okay. Wait, do I have morphine? You can't have morphine. I don't even have morphine to not give you. How do I get out of here? Something depressing, something depressing. Come on, come on. Oh, a mirror. Not
Why so
terribly what I
jittery,
wanted, but
Pankowski?
I need something depressing. Get out of my face. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, here we go. Depressing. Oh, always count on a swing set. Good. And just to be safe.
Cracking,
Great.
screeching.
All right, now I'm slowly plodding my way back. Come on, come on. Okay. All right, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on. This is why... A big component of speedrunning this game is apparently being depressed and managing that. All right, here we go. Examination.
So there are...
Yes, great, whatever. Yes, looking at you, great. Palpitations, good. All right, is that enough?
You can't look straight
Yes,
at the
hospital.
sun or at death without flinching.
Yes,
Whose
Connor,
son
a
was
pulse
that?
cyst, lower abdominal pain. There's a chance it's cyst for yes, yes. Just a yes or no. Infertility. This then is like, is her life in danger? Yes, science. Yes. Okay, great. I understand. Yes. That person. Yes. Whatever. Okay, great. Of course. Great. Clear-sighted. Great. Good. Bye, everybody. Okay, here I go again. This time to Yulia. Okay. To what? Temporary operating room exam for his wife. Okay, good. Whatever. I'm going to Yulia. Great. Okay. All right, come on. You. What? Why can't I talk to you? What? What did I miss? What step did I miss? My duty as a doctor is to direct all my strength to save the patient. When I'm ready to operate, I'll return to Katerina. 2 vials, sample my blood and Alexander's blood. Julia's blood. Okay, you already had it. Why didn't you tell me? But I need blue. I have some blue. Really need more blue. Okay. All right, I don't even know what I have to trade for blue. All right, I'm gonna go here. And hopefully I can give something, because I don't need... If I have something, I think I have. I think, maybe. All right, come on. And I need to remember to I have to stop and ask Barack and Ruben's help. That is absolutely mandatory. Let me kick that.
You're too high strung.
Come on, please, please, please have blue for me. You do have some blue. Herbal mixture. What do you need for it? 5, 4, 1. Okay, great. Thank you for the blue. Nope! Damn it. Oh, this is terrible. Oh, I may have put myself in a very crappy position. All right, here we go. Whatever. We have to make time. We have to do this. Crap. I screwed up. Okay, here we go. I did not have time to break my own ankles, and yet here we are. Why? Oh, I have to pass through this area first. Okay, fine. All right, I'm fine. I'm not going to die from mania. I'm going to help my patient. Go, 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 go. All right, go. Great. Yes, thank you. Oh, no. Don't give me that screen. Don't give me that screen. No. I'm gonna make it. No. Come on. Okay, here I am. Great. No, wrong room. No. God damn it! Get in the frickin' door. You, talk.
Stupid.
Stupid. What is it?
Stupid I was.
But your work has set aside for a couple of hours. Be that as it makes it, your help will be necessary. You want me to assist? Yes. Very well. I'm gonna. Okay. As you wish. God damn it! Please tell me I at least died in the building. Yes, I'm in the rod. Great. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, why would you do this? Oh, no. Just take me now. Just take me now. All
this
right,
is
here.
our kind of surgery.
Cutting
to the bone.
Yes, yes,
Sewing
great.
together.
Yes,
and
okay,
soul.
as you wish. Goodbye. Okay. That's fine. Just hurts a little bit. Okay. The backbone. Nope. Shine. Well, I'm just gonna go here because this is where I have the most health. But how far back is this taking me? What am I doing? What do I have? I don't have enough blue. So I have to go to blue. Temporary operating... Did I already get your blood? No. Why are you... Yes, go in here. Yulia's blood. Great. Okay, so I'm going to leave here. I'm going to get some blue. No. What? Stop. Remove last checkpoint. Go. We're going to get some blue. We're not going to fall off the freaking tower this time. Okay, great. Nice and evenly measured. I'm not risking anything with the mania. We're just going to go and do this. Okay. Give me blue. You only have morphine? Contains useful trinkets. Need to unwrap them to get them out. This game is so unabashedly stressful. Alright, but it's fine because there's another trader in the next district. So we're gonna do that. Where? This? Here? Great. And you better have blue that's not morphine, otherwise I'm gonna be quite sad. I need some sympathy, game, alright? I'm ignoring that. Alright, come on. Here we go. Alright, here we go. And you're on the second floor. Okay, great. I hope I didn't already trade with you. depression. Come on. At least I'm not dying. Alright, come on. You. Blue. I need blue. You have morphine, but you also have empathy 12. That's not great. It'll have to do. What else can I take from you? Just about... Oh, calomel. That's actually going to be incredibly useful. 3, and I'll give you strychnine. Great. Okay, good. Okay, we are carefully descending down the stairs. And now we are going back, and we are going to treat Katerina. God, the music is so weird now. Is that supposed to be the polyhedron crying out in pain or something? Alright, is that the exit? That looks like an exit. Here we go. Come on, come on, come on. Okay. Now, we go back, we operate, and we're going to get everything 100% correct. Just kidding, I don't freaking know. So let's go. But this will be the last thing I do today. Come on. Okay, here we go. Alright, come on. Come on, where? Okay, nope, okay. Alright, oh, I'm so turned around. Okay, you Ruben.
Look unhealthy.
I don't understand. Yes, okay, don't lose temper. Any surgery? Yes, as you wish. Whatever. Don't care. Thank you for the mania. You, Barack.
Words too.
So you just died. Last time it doesn't matter to me whether she's wealthy later or beggar. It requires immediate intervention. All right, here you. I think the surgery is needed. So requires the surgeon's hands. The general she's already sent for. How do you know she's matched? I already tested her blood. To the point with you. Okay. Get ready. We'll begin shortly. Okay, great. Now, we have all that. We have the correct blood. I just... Oh, wait, that worked. So can I just do this again? No, 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 no. Because then it's going to be too much. Okay. No, no, no. Damn it, God! Damn it! It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. She won't die today. Sophistry. Spare me fables. No one survives alone. Depends on skill. Fine, bring your scales. You're prepared for your meeting. Usually in a little dry hospital. You can let you pray. Yes, how proud you are. You failed a number of patients. With fun, admittedly, it's difficult with the fondness of morphine. Now she may flinch for pain, and then you're not one to judge me. Okay, no one would quench her thirst blood. Medicine is not haggling. It's bizarre. Okay, here we go. I have a lot more stuff on my side. So, let's first take the needle. Take that. Let's secure the life. Great. Now I have 15 and... Oh, but if I got the anesthetic right, I could have traded for the egg and then that's it. Led says, have you ever tried punching death? I haven't. Okay, but let me think for a second. What can I trade? 15. So this is the life that I need. I can get the needle back, but that won't be as helpful. I'm just trading one for the other again. The needle is 15. What I could do is something that's high but lesser, and then get the rest of these back. But I can't waste the trade, because then I'll lose a point, and I don't want to lose a point. What if I go straight for the egg? But I only have one thing to trade. Then I would get the egg back, but then I would only be left with the egg. $13. I could get the needle back. No, not this one, this one. Okay. 2. Let me undo my trades. I don't think there's... The clear path to this is not very obvious to me. What is this? 14, 15, 16. So we're getting there. Let's do this. So now I have a needle and a few more things. So I have a total trading power of 13, 14, 15, 16. No. I have 13. That would be a 1-to-1 trade. Get the needle. And the rags. The rags are... But I want the needle. The needle is more to me. Rags are... Cost is 13. Let me do this. Nope, too much. So I'll get that and this. So I get a lot more stuff on my side. So now we take the rag. And my medical knowledge is here. How much trading power do I have on my side now? 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Bandages and the watch are the same. So I'm actually back where I started. Great. How would I don't have enough trading power. If I had 17, I could get the egg. But how do I get both the egg and the shell? Because I would need a total of like 32. Wouldn't I? In some capacity. This is embarrassing. I feel like I need the needle on my side again. But I'm just trading, it's an equivalent exchange. All right, here we go. We'll just, let's just do this. Secure, yeah. Let's says math is hard. Math is hard. And I feel like I'm just embarrassing myself at this point. All right, dear viewer, this requires a little bit more tooling, and for the sake of time, I thought I could suss it out, but I don't think I can. Not with my current garbage brain. Maybe if I was able to... But then I would get the egg. I don't know. All right. Yeah, this will require a little bit more sussing. Yeah. All right. Yes, yes, yes. She'll live for now. That's enough. Do me a favor. Disappear. Okay. Goodbye, death. Thank you for your help, everyone else. All right. Okay. And with that, dear viewer... all right. So, good news is... Oh, what a day. What a day day 9 was. All right, I need to make a mental note that I need to go back in time to yesterday in order to, well, primarily save Tater Tot, and then save Yulia, then save Lara. So, and chances are very likely that with the soldier's death, I also probably need to go back to day... What day are we on? 9? So we're on day 8. Okay. So, but that's in the future. For the immediate future, I'm going to... So behind the scenes, I'm going to figure out... I'm going to toy around with it. Hopefully I don't waste all of my amalgam. But I think it should be fine because I'm just going to be spending it doing the same day over and over again. I don't waste amalgam like that. To see if I can actually try to restore Katerina to all of it. To give her every chance at life. But in addition to that, I also need to investigate the soldier's death, and also I need to see my patients. And that's usually an all-day affair. So, the next time that we play, which is going to be Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, we're going to be continuing with Day 9, essentially finishing up today's errands. Then, if we have enough time, we were going back to Day 8 to prevent a lot of deaths, including my dear beloved Tater Tot. I'm not going to lie. Today was an emotional roller coaster. Is it a roller coaster if it just plunges straight down into the deepest, darkest depths of depression? I mean, they haven't really... I mean, no. I was going to say King to Ka goes straight down, but no, I don't think that's the case. Either way, we got a lot accomplished today. Thank you for bearing with me, dear audience. I hope to see you then. Oh, and for those of you who are familiar with the channel, we have a special surprise coming up on the next Sunday Scaries, taking place on Sunday at 7 p.m. It is a new game that we will be playing in the new chapter. We've finished more Sunday Scaries games than we have for the full week, the main series, which is interesting. But yes, we have a brand new series that we're going to be starting on Sunday, and you could spoil yourself by going straight to my channel. I didn't do anything to hide it, but I hope to see you then. In the meantime, thank you for joining me for today's session of Pathologic 3. Once again, if you enjoyed what you watched, may I recommend that you subscribe so that you can always find your way back home. Now, I hope everybody has an excellent weekend. Hope everybody finishes strong tomorrow, and that you really enjoy yourselves, because if where I am is anywhere like you, the weather seems to be clearing, so really take time to enjoy those moments for yourself. And remember, it's really not wasting time if you're enjoying yourself, and you are, dear viewer, allowed to enjoy yourself. So, without further ado, I will see you in the next session, whichever one that may be. And until then, bye-bye.